All right, thanks for checking out One Step Closer, and today I want to share with you guys how I beat acid reflux without medication or surgery. Check it out. So I've been suffering from acid reflux since I was in my 20s. I started feeling getting sore throats. I started feeling the acid coming up in the back of my throat. I was feeling like I had to burp all the time. I was feeling nauseous. I couldn't lay down flat. I had to have like all these pillows when I slept. It was terrible. So I went to the doctor and they gave me an endoscopy. Now, an endoscopy is basically a little camera in a tube and they put it down your throat and they can see what's going on in your stomach. And so what I was told was that I have a hiatal hernia, which is where the opening to the stomach doesn't close all the way, and so you get acid reflux. Now, I was told that I have basically two options. I could do medication for the rest of my life, or I could have surgery. And the surgery sounded super invasive. They said that you could fold the stomach back on itself and it would prevent acid from coming up, but it would require some lifestyle changes, and that wasn't something that sounded appealing to me, so I started taking the medication. Over-the-counter stuff like Pepcid AC and Zantac, it didn't seem to work for me. The only thing that worked was prescription strength pump inhibitors. And if you know anything about pump inhibitors, they're not great. These are not medications that you want to be on long term. So I did this for a while. And then I started hearing some not so great stuff about pump inhibitors. Things like kidney failure, early death rates, stomach cancer, brittle bones, and a whole host of other things that you do not want. You do not want to be on this stuff long term. But I get it, it's a trade-off. I mean, you don't want to have esophageal cancer because you're not taking the medication, but then you don't want to have stomach cancer because you are. So a friend of mine recommended to me to go see a holistic healer. And if you know anything about me, you know I'm not really into that stuff. I'm super skeptical, but I figured, you know what, I'm willing to try whatever. I'll go check it out. And so he told me about this stuff called Ultrainflamx by Metagenics Inc. And I should preface this by saying, I'm getting zero money from these guys. Nobody's paying me to say this. I'm not getting any money. I'm telling you because it has changed my life, and I'm hoping that it will change yours for the better if you suffer from acid reflux like I have. So it's basically a powder, and it comes in a bag, and it's got a little scoop, and you mix it with water or a milkshake or whatever. And it's mostly just natural stuff. I'm talking flaxseed, rice, proteins, things like that. And it also comes in a variety of flavors. My personal favorite is pineapple banana. I've tried a bunch. They all taste basically the same. They're not really good, but they're not that bad. I mean, it's definitely not something I would sit down and order at a bar, but I don't mind drinking it every day, especially with the relief that it offers. So they recommend that you take 2 scoops in the morning and 2 scoops at night. And I'm sure that varies depending on the severity of your case, but I honestly just take 1 in the morning, and that works really well for me. I just mix it with water, I just do it straight and then down it, and it works great. And so I'm at the point now where if I miss a day or two, it's not really a big deal, I don't even notice it. But if I miss like 3, 4, 5 days, then the symptoms start coming back. So a couple things to note. It's not instantaneous. I mean, it may take a week or 2 before you start seeing any results. It's also a little bit on the expensive side. It's around $80 for a bag, and if you do it 1 scoop a day like I do, that bag will last you a month. It'll last you less if you follow their instructions. But I'll put a link below in the description. It is a little bit on the expensive side, but it's well worth it, especially to be off the medication. Those pump inhibitors, guys, they're no joke. You don't want to be on those long term. So I'm super excited to share this with you guys. I hope it changes your life the way it has changed mine. Please share your stories with me in the comments below. And thanks for checking out my YouTube channel. I hope this helps motivate you to grow personally, mentally, or spiritually in some way. And also I should note that I'm not a doctor. So if you have any concerns whatsoever, please consult a medical professional. Please be safe, guys. I love you, and I'll see you next video.